Oh, Please No says, how many times a day do you want to just give up trying to make sense of the political culture and take up knitting? Well, since you were incredibly specific, the answer would have to be 0, because I would probably want to shoot myself in the head if I was knitting. It's very detailed-oriented, spatial reasoning. I'm not good at it. All right, now, in terms of getting discouraged by politics, well, yeah, that happens 7 times a day, all right? But at the same time, I never give up, and I don't view it as like, oh, okay, this is something that can't be fixed. I always think there's got to be a way to fix it. So if you go through the first step of learning what's happening, then you got to go through the second step of why is it happening, what's behind it, and then the third step is how do we fix it. So I feel like, having covered politics for about 17, 18 years now, I'm pretty sure what the problem is. As I often say on the Young Turks, about money in politics. And these guys they work for their donors. 95% of the time, the guy with more money wins in a congressional national election. So they don't work for you. It doesn't matter if you're a Democrat or a Republican. What matters is who's got more money. So that's obviously the problem. And there is a way to fix it. Obviously, we think it's Wolfpack, the pack that we set up. And every day, I get discouraged by reading the stories, and then I get encouraged when I hear stories about how we're on our way to fixing it. So if you want to know more about that, go to wolf-pack.com, because that's where on the state-to-state level, we're beginning to get that constitutional amendment that's going to fix the system. So never give up. Like I said in an earlier question, my God, the women's rights movement, how in the world did they win? Women couldn't vote. How do you win when you can't even vote? But they got a victory on that in about a 7-year period from the beginning of the demonstrations in the streets. If they can do that, we got 90% of the American people on our side. All we got to do is unite on this one, and we could definitely win. So the key is not giving up hope and fighting together.